Good day, everyone. This is my topic, improper integrals. Improper integrals is defined integral that has either or both limits infinite or an integral that approaches at one or more points in the range integration. We define integrals over an infinite interval as well as integrals of the functions containing a discontinuity on the interval. Integrals of these types are called improper integrals. The definition of improper integrals. 1. Let fx be continuous over an interval of the form a and positive infinite, then the integration from a to positive infinite f of x dx is equal limit of d which approaches at positive infinite and integration from a to t f of x dx provided this limit exists. Let number 2, let fx be continuous over an interval of the form negative infinite and b, then the integration from negative infinite to b fx dx is equal limit of t which approaches to negative infinite integration from t to b fx dx provided this limit exists. In each case, if the limit exists, the improper integral is said to converge. If the limit does not exist, then the improper integral is said to diverge. 3. Let fx be continuous, negative infinite and positive infinite, then integration of from negative infinite to positive infinite f of x dx is equal the integration from negative infinite to 0 f of x dx plus integration from 0 to positive infinite fx dx. Example number 1. Evaluate integration from negative infinite to 0, 1 over x squared plus 4 dx. State whether the improper integral converges. Begin by rating as a limit using equation the integration from negative infinite to 0, 1 over x squared plus 4 dx. Then, next, rewrite as a limit. Here's the result. The integration of negative infinite to 0, 1 over x squared plus 4 dx is equal limit of t which approaches at positive infinite. The integration from t to 0 is 1 over x squared plus 4. Then, find the antiderivation. The result is limit of t which approaches at positive infinite 1/2 tan to the power of negative 1 x over 2 evaluated from t to 0. Then evaluate the antiderivative. Limit of t which approaches at positive infinite times 1/2 tan to the power of 1, 0 minus 1/2 tan to the power of 1 t over 2. Then, evaluate the limit and simplify. So, the result is pi over 4. The improper integral is converges. Example number 2. Determine if the integral is convergent or divergent, and if it is convergent, find its value. So, the given is the integration from 1 to infinite 1 over x dx. So the first thing we need to do is to convert the integral to a limit. So this is the result. Integration from 1 to infinite 1 over x dx is equal limit of t which approaches infinite. Integration from 1 to t 1 over dx. Now, do the integral and the limit. The integration from 1 to infinite 1 over x dx is equal limit of t which approaches to infinite ln x evaluated from 1 to t. Then the result is limit of t which approaches infinite times ln of t minus ln 1. Then the result is infinite. So the limit is infinite, and so the integral is divergent. The last example, example number 3. Evaluate integration from negative 1 to 1 over x cubed dx. State whether the improper integral converges or diverges. Solution. Since f of x is equal 1 over x cubed is discontinuous at 0, using equation we can rewrite the integration from 1 to 1 over x cubed dx is equal the integration from negative 1 to 0, 1 over x cubed dx plus integration from 0 to 1 over x cubed dx. If either of the two integrals diverges, then the original integral diverges. Begin with integration of negative 1 to 0, 1 over x cubed dx. Then rewrite as the limit. The result is the integration of from negative 1 to 0, 1 over x cubed dx is equal limit of t which approaches to 0 to the power of negative or left. The integration from negative 1 to t 1 over x cubed dx. Then evaluate and find the next is find the antiderivative. So the limit of t which approaches to 0 to the power of negative times negative 1 over 2 x squared evaluated from negative 1 to t. Next, evaluate the antiderivative. The result is the limit of t which approaches of 0 to the power of negative or left times negative 1 over 2 t squared plus 1/2. The result is positive infinite. Therefore, it is diverges. So thank you for watching. That's all.